Welcome back, friends, to another episode. Okay, so it's been a while. So, Merry Christmas. Happy New Year, also. Welcome back, or welcome to another episode of Skam Reviews. I am Delia, your host for this episode, and probably future episodes. Glad to have you here. If you're new here, this is a series where I rewatch and review every single episode of Skam and break them down scene by scene. It's a very casual and chill place. We sit on a couch or whatever you would like, and we talk about the worldwide phenomenon that was Skam. I'm so glad you've decided to join us in our Skam rewatch journey. So I finished watching seasons 1 and 2 of Skam France, and I am now watching the third season. If you haven't listened to my reviews for the first 2 seasons, feel free to check them out. They are all there. 1 or 2 people have watched them for some reason. It's just me being annoyed with the first 2 seasons of this show, really. A lot of ranting, a lot of sighing, a lot of feelings of hopelessness. If you're viewing this on YouTube, like and subscribe. That would be really helpful to our small channel. If you're not viewing this on YouTube and want a more visual presentation to go with my voice, then come down to my channel. It's just like kind of slideshow type of thing. Just come down to our channel, Delia Talks. That's Delia with 3's. Also follow us on Instagram at Skam Reviews. We try to be very active on there. Let's get into the recap first. Roll intro.
Hell yeah, let's talk about Skam, bitches.
Okay. Recap of the last few episodes. So we got Luca pretending to be with Chloe. They're pretending to be a couple because Luca is secretly gay. No one knows that, but it's a secret. And Luca he likes Elliott. Yeah. And then Manon is back. Manon came back a few episodes ago, which was okay. And then we feel sorry for Chloe because of this whole relationship thing. It's unfair for her, it's unfair for both of them, really. Luca and Elliott kiss at the end of the last episode. I had a lot of thoughts on that kiss. I said it was anticlimactic. Those were my words. I still stand by that. I ended up rewatching it a couple times with my friends. Yes, we rewatched the kiss all together. Very slowly analyzing it, trying to figure out why I didn't like it. And it wasn't even me comparing it to OG. I'm trying not to do that with this season. Not compare it to OG though. If I had to choose between this kiss and OG kiss, I would pick OG kiss because OG is it's superior in every way. But I know that this season is trying to be its own thing. It's trying not to be too much of a remake. They're doing different things, and I'll point that out as I talk about this episode along the way. Because I noticed some things that Skam France is just trying to do. They're trying to distance themselves from OG, really, with this season, I think. And kind of noticed that going further into the series, that they're doing something else, and that's totally okay. Okay, and then we had Chloe and Lucille back at Elliott's place. Lucille was just crying and sad, and look, I don't know if she was crying, but she was having a sad moment. And Chloe was kind of taking care of her. And Elliot and Luca they laughed. They dipped after. It was so bad. They just left to do that anticlimactic kiss in the rain, which was just, come on, guys. Yeah, I feel sorry for everyone in this situation. Let's get into this episode, guys. It's Samedi. And we are instantly greeted with beautiful music. I love the music in this scene. And we have Luca and Elliot they're basically in the honeymoon stage. They're just making out, being cute. I can't remember much of this scene from OG, so I'm not going to make too many comparisons. But Cass noticed how they didn't use that shot from OG Skam. You know that shot, that overhead shot, and Luke and Elliot they're in different positions on the bed. It's a really cute shot. Like a lot of the remakes like that shot, and most of them use it, but they don't do that in this remake. Okay, as I said, Skam France is doing their own shit. Elliot is asking Luca if he was his first kiss, like his first dude kiss, and Luca's like, yeah, bitch. And then Elliot kind of hints at being with other guys in this scene, and yeah, I'm pretty sure that's to show that Elliot is bi. He's bisexual, I think. I don't know, I remember seeing that somewhere. I'm not really sure about his sexuality, really. But I do remember seeing somewhere written that he's bi. So I guess we're just gonna go off of that. Anyways, my heart is throbbing. The scene is amazing. They're talking about seeing each other for the first time, like ever. And they talk about what ifs. And they talk about other Lucas and all that, and parallel universes. It's just like, there's so many Lucas and Elliots. And anyways, and then Lucille calls Elliot, and Elliot declines her call. He's like, no, screw her. And then Elliot's like, okay, cool. And I'm just like, come on, Luca. I mean, I'm not expecting Luca to be Elliot's voice of reason or whatever, but it's just like, come on, guys. What about your significant others who are out there probably looking for you, and you guys are here honeymooning it up? But I'm happy that Luca and Elliot are happy, honestly. Okay, it's been a while since we've seen Luca genuinely smile. It was really refreshing, but still, I don't entirely agree with what is happening here. Oh my god, I just, how do you guys feel about this whole thing? Like, Luca, Elliot, Lucille, Chloe, how do you feel about this situation? Because I just never see anyone talking about this. Like, how Luca's actions are just affecting Chloe and himself, really. Let's move on to the next scene. So later that day, Luca wakes up alone, and there is a note beside him. Well, a drawing. And this is kind of the way that Elliot communicates with Luca, by drawing little cute pictures, cartoon versions of themselves. And Luca's disappointed that Elliot is gone. We're on to the next scene. Everyone is having breakfast in the kitchen, and we see Manon excessively cooking. So this is the same thing that Nora did in OG, but with her it was cleaning. Manon, at this point, she comments on how she had to sleep on the couch. She's like, Luca, you little bitch, why did I have to sleep on the uncomfortable couch? I was supposed to sleep in your room. I'm kidding. She doesn't actually say that. Don't come at me. But she's like, yeah, when she says she slept on the couch, Luca's like, oh my god, I'm so sorry. And she's like, it's fine. She doesn't mind. So when Luca was in bed with you-know-who, they say that they met Elliot. They are like, oh yeah, we met him, he's a nice guy. And Luca is like, oh shit, wow, I've been caught. And at this scene, guys, Manon has this look, and then Mika also has the same look. You ain't slick, Luca. We know. And then Luca he just rubs it off and says, he was a good guy, he was a friend, we were just hanging out, he just crashed here because he was drunk. And Manon and Mika are not buying any of it, okay? As I said, Luca, you ain't slick. It's just so obvious. It's written on his face. He's a terrible liar. Okay, guys, it's the next scene now. We have Luca and Manon at school. And in this scene, Charles is calling Manon. And Manon declines his call. She's like, I'll talk to him later. Another hint at Manon and Charles is, can I just call them, what's their name? Marls? I'm so tired of saying Manon and Charles. Yeah, so this is kind of our little hint at Marls just not being okay. They're not okay. Manon just left Charles in London without any warning or explanation. She just left. She did. He's trying to get hold of her, and she's just not having it. She's not calling him or anything. And then we have the excessive cooking, and clearly she's not okay. No one is okay in this show. Everyone is just super sad. And then we're in the common room, and the girls are talking about what they can do to make it a better place. They put a mattress in there. Okay. And they're talking about the mural, and they talk about what they need for the common room. It's a super cute, super silly scene. It doesn't have to be there, but it's there. And I kind of liked it. It was nice to see Luca and the girls together with Manon. They're just one big friend group, and it's just so cute. Manon in this scene is super extra cheery, and it's her putting on this facade. She's not okay. She's not happy. Why am I talking about Manon? This is a Luca review. This is for Luca and Elliot. This is not for Manon. Manon is there. I might as well talk about her, right? I mean, she's all over the season. I might as well talk about her and Charles' relationship. No. My friends are very annoyed with Manon. I don't know. They're not feeling her. Okay, I know at first I really didn't like Manon. If you listen to my podcast for seasons 1 and 2, or just 2, I wasn't feeling Manon, as a character, as a Nora. She just didn't feel like a Nora to me. She just felt like a character who wasn't Nora. Maybe I'm just really biased because I love Nora. Nora was my first crush. I was talking about it with them. They're like, yeah, I kind of agree with you. So, and then now I'm kind of liking Manon, and they're just like not with it. They're not with her. They're not feeling her. And I don't mind Manon, okay? My friends are just being unfair. Okay, Manon she's fine. She's there. Okay, she's not the best person ever, the best character ever, but she's there. Okay, and I gotta appreciate what she stands for and what she's doing for Luca in this season. I mean, she's meddling a lot. She's being really freaking nosy. But we need someone to be nosy in Luca's life. Okay, we need someone to just, you know, analyze him and stuff. Get in there, get into his head. Okay, and I appreciate Manon for that. Okay, we didn't have that for OG Skam. We didn't have Isaac. We didn't have a Nora Isaac relationship in OG Skam. And I've been saying this I've said this so many times that I love that Skam France did something different with these two. With the Nora and Isaac of this remake, okay, they have a relationship as they didn't have one like this in OG Skam. And I'm always like, wow, I didn't know that I need this, but thank you, Skam friends, because they're just so cute. Okay, they're really nice together as friends. Let's move on, guys. In this scene, we have Alex and Luca talking, and they're talking about Elliott. When Luca asks Alex where
Elliott.
Luca is, Alex is like, no, he's not there. He doesn't even go to class. So then the guys are there now, the guy group, and they're talking about Basil's birthday, and Luca completely forgot about that. I did too. Sorry, Basil. Then we have this brief conversation about Basil and Daphne's relationship, and Basil's like, nothing happened.
The next scene.
The scene is my favorite scene, okay, because a lot of stuff happens in here. Well, a lot of stuff is just like established in this scene. Okay, so we're in class with Iman, and then Luca gets text from Elliott, and he's telling him to meet him, like leave class, and Luca leaves class to meet Elliott. You know, and then Elliott he kisses Luca in public. They're at school, and Luca gets nervous about this because they're like, no one knows about him, no one knows about them, right? In this scene, Elliott is super jumpy, you know, super energetic, and he's saying that he told Lucille about them, like what happened, like they're a thing now apparently. And Luca's like, oh, okay. And then Elliott asks Luca if he'll tell his parents, and Luca says they wouldn't mind. He's like, they wouldn't mind. I'm just wondering about this. What Luca says, he says that his parents wouldn't mind, but he kind of made this whole thing about how his parents would mind, because he got into that whole conversation with Iman in the last episode about religion, and you know, and I feel like that was just him being scared what his mom would think, because apparently his mom is supposed to be super religious or something. I don't know, I guess it doesn't matter. So then we start talking about mom, and it's just this right here. Luca says that she's crazy. He says that word, and Elliott makes a face when he says that. And it's just, it's like, it's Elliott. He's scared what Luca would think, would call him because of his disorder, because he's bipolar, right? And then Luca just makes it worse by saying, he's like, I just don't want crazy people in my life. Oh my god, and it's just the cherry on top, bitch. It's like, it's the tape over the whole, okay, that doesn't make any sense. He's just writing his mom off as crazy, and it's just pretty offensive. And you know, Luca has a tendency to make really ignorant comments about gay people, about mentally ill people, you know. And then we see Elliott's face just drop for a second, like for a second time, and clearly he's hurt by Luca's comments about how he doesn't want crazy people in his life. Yeah, oh my god, I hate this so bad. And then he leaves, and Elliott is he's just gone. Okay, Luca tries to kiss him, and he brushes him off. He dodges it, and he leaves. He's like, go to class, Luca. And there we go. This is the moment when Elliott just doesn't want to feel like he's a burden to Luca. That's the end of the scene. Let's move on to the next scene, guys, because this is my favorite scene. Let's get into it. So later that week, Luca and Mika are talking. They're having a little heart-to-heart. Mika is telling Luca that he's there if he wants to talk about things. It's like the same thing Manon said in season 2. Luca he has so many people who care about him, who love him in his life. He has Mika, Manon, Jan. You know, he has all these people, but he just can't open up to them. But now in this scene, he's trying to open up to Mika, and he tells him about Elliot. He's telling him that he doesn't know if he wants to be public with his relationship. And guys, in this scene, he confirms that his relationship with Sarah was fake, bitch. That it was not real. Okay, we already knew that though, so I don't know why I'm getting all happy about that. So Mika is happy that Luca is coming out to him, and he's like, yeah, I understand, Luca. This is just wow. And then Luca kind of ruins it. He ruins the moment by saying he isn't gay. That's what he says. He's like, not like camp or whatever like that. The shift that this scene takes is just so disappointing. Because Luca just goes on to say, yeah, he isn't that kind of gay or whatever. Basically, he says he isn't like Mika, is what he's really saying. He's saying he doesn't like traditionally feminine things. Oh, Beyonce, Shakira, blah blah blah. I'm not like that, okay? I don't wear glitter or fucking dresses or whatever. It's just all this nonsense coming out of his mouth. He keeps adding on to it. My guy he never knows when to shut the hell up. Really. And he calls Mika crazy gay. I'm just like, bitch, what are you saying? Oh my god, he's so ignorant and insensitive and naive. It's so hard to watch. I'm cringing on my boots right now. And then Mika he goes off on him after this. You can see Mika's face in this scene. He's not having it. He's like telling Luca that he's just being himself, right? This is who I am. I'm not crazy gay. I'm myself. I'm being me. There's nothing to be ashamed of. They're just living their lives unashamed because there's nothing to be ashamed of, right? And in this scene, you can see that Luca is still ashamed of himself. He's embarrassed, really. And the scene is just so emotional. It goes on about stereotypes, and it's just Luca's internalized homophobia is just coming out in this scene. And then after this scene, this little clip right here, Luca texts Elliott telling him that he told Mika about him. He came out to Mika. I mean, it didn't go well, though. And Elliott, he kind of breaks up with Luca in this scene. He says things are going way too fast. Luca's comments earlier about crazy people hurt him. Luca just needs to figure his shit out, really. He just needs some learning. Even because I'm not... Okay, the way me and my friends just screamed at my laptop while watching this scene, I was not claiming any of that negative energy in that scene. No, ma'am, that was way too much. Has kind of hated Luca. She does not like him at all. She hates him, basically. But I am willing to give Luca the benefit of the doubt. I feel sorry for him. Okay, he's just, as I said, he's super naive and ignorant. And it kind of reminds me of Chloe's earlier comment, and I feel like that kind of got into Luca's head. He's like, oh, I don't want to be that kind of gay. Anyway. So I'm just going to move on and talk about the next scene. Alright, friends. So later, Luca is hanging out with the guys, and he's super withdrawn. He's just sitting there super sad and down. He's hoping Elliott would text him back. He's staring at his phone. And then Jan notices him, and he takes him aside to talk. He asks him, what's wrong with you? And Luca denies and says, there's nothing wrong with me. Jan isn't dropping it, though. Okay, he's trying to get an answer out of him. But Luca doesn't want to tell. He doesn't want to talk. And then the guys are here. They're just like, oh, Chloe's having a party. We should go. And I'm just like, boys, read the room. But yeah, we don't have this conversation with Jan. We end up going to the party. Basil's plan tonight is to mate with Daphne. Okay. Okay, so we're at the party now. And Luca obviously doesn't want to be there because he's sad. He's a sad boy. And the guys aren't let into the party. In the scene, Basil kind of blows his chances with Daphne. And then Luca sees Elliott at the party, and he goes to him. He forces himself into the party, and he sees Lucille with Elliott. And they're really close. They're a thing again. And then Chloe's there now. She is blowing up at him. She somehow knows about him being gay. Lucille's one who tells Chloe about Elliott and Luca. Okay, right, okay, I just needed to how did I forget about that? And so, yeah, she shouts that Luca's gay, like, to the party, okay? People probably hear it, right? I actually don't know people here. I can't remember if people like know, but yeah, Luca is pissed. He's always pissed. What am I saying? Luca's always pissed. He's in a constant state of pissed. And he just takes his anger out on his friends. He's yelling at them. He punches Arthur in his gorgeous face. How? Why? Luca. Oh my god. His friends are upset with him at this point. Luca is angry some more. He hits some things with his... He ruins his hand hitting some stuff. Yeah. It's a terrible night. And I just want to hug him. Luca just needs a hug. He needs to cry it out and hug someone. Okay, but everyone is mad at him. Elliott's not talking to him. Mika is mad at him. His friends are mad at him. Manon is there. Manon is there. Maybe that's what's gonna happen in the next episode. We'll get to see Manon, and yeah, Luca, just have it out together. Just have a little cry sesh. So that's the end of the episode, guys. I've been talking for a long time. I don't know how I'm gonna cut this down to 20-30 minutes. So Chloe knows Elliott he dumped Luca. I think that's what happened. He was hurt by Luca saying, crazy people. He doesn't want crazy people in his life, blah, blah, blah. Mika's mad at Luca. Everyone is mad at Luca. Elliott, I don't know if Elliott is manic at this point, if he's having a manic episode. Because I remember in OG Skam, it was easy to tell when Evan was, when he started to go down that downward spiral, right? In his mental health. It was so clear when it started. But here it's kind of different because I heard somewhere that Elliott has a different form of bipolar. Oh my god, I gotta look it up, but it's bipolar or something else. And I'll look that up, yeah. Okay. The way this episode ruined my night. Okay, I am so upset. I watched it a couple days ago. I was upset, and now I'm talking about it, and now I am upset again. Oh my god, that scene with Mika and Luca it went so hard, guys. I guess my favorite part of this episode was that scene I just talked about. My favorite, yeah, that scene with Mika and Luca. It was really good. It was really, really good. How did you guys feel about this episode? What were your favorite parts? Comment down below if you are viewing this on YouTube. If you aren't, come down to my channel, Delia Talks, and join the conversation, or start it. Please subscribe and follow us on Instagram at Skam Reviews. That's all for today's review, guys. Thank you so much for listening. I hope you will stick around for more. I'm gonna try to post now every Fridays. Or we're kind of thinking of moving it to Mondays. I don't know, maybe. We'll see you next week. Hopefully. We will discuss the next episode because it should be really good if I remember correctly. Try to have a better day than I am. Bye, fellas.